One thing I like to say is don't work the platform, don't let the platform work you. What I mean by that is, you work the platform, meaning we have to, as creators, find out what works on the platform. A lot of times, we end up choosing, sometimes we will say, oh, reels are working on Instagram. Let's start posting reels. Or, TikTok is a great platform. Oh, people are making, there's a lot of momentum you can build on TikTok. Let's get on TikTok. Or LinkedIn is investing in, creators. So maybe LinkedIn is a good platform to build. Maybe Twitter is. There's all sorts of, whoever has gotten, this is something I kind of learned along the way as well in my creator journey, if you will. Whatever platform works for people, that's the platform people preach about, right? Ultimately, I think what is important, I have boiled it down to kind of two things. We have to pick, when we are thinking about writing content or any type of content, I think we have to see two things. Either is you want to have a written content or you want to have a video content. You can decide your platforms based on that. If you're good in writing or if that is your interest, then you should pick platforms that are, kind of complementary for that skill, right? If video is if you're not camera shy, you're okay for being on video, then you pick a video platform, the platform that's gonna kind of amplify your content. And when you're starting with content, also another thing is your first 10 posts. If somebody is starting from scratch, and if I'm starting from scratch, I'm telling myself, first 10 posts, forget, you're going to get any traction. There's going to be a lot of crickets along the way. But I think it is still important to do a decent enough job with your content, because eventually that is what somebody is going to see and then come. But still don't get hung up in perfectionism, right? You want to get it out, because what happens is, for creators also, it's a cycle of, at first, we get through a lot of, is this good enough? Am I putting the best content out? You go through a lot of that, overthinking and, self-doubt yourself. But once you put it out, creators also, kind of gain that confidence. Okay, now that is out, I can do the next. And you start, maybe one person will follow you, or maybe 5 people or 10 people. You start to talk to them. You start to hear, what are their challenges. From there, little by little, you start to invest in your own content, finding out information from the challenges that you're hearing. I think content creation is somebody is doing, and I am doing this on part, like as a side hustle on part-time. I have a full-time job, my just weekends, and then sometimes in the evening I spend time. It's important to keep in mind, the momentum and the growth is going to come only and only from that consistent effort. Not like, you post one day, 1 week, and then you're like, crickets for a month. Just a very consistent effort. Maybe pick, maybe 1 or 2 days in a week. That's okay. Creators have to also find their own rhythm with, starting out with the content.